Before removing a truck tyre, unscrew and take out the valve insert so that all the air can escape. Then push the tyre away from the rim flange. Before fitting a new tyre, check the rim for damage and concentric running. Damaged rims must be scrapped. If necessary, clean up any patches of rust from the rim and remove deposits of grease and bead lubricant. Then spread bead lubricant evenly over the tyre beads and rim flanges. Make sure that you fit the tyre with its outer sidewall on the outside face of the rim. The outer sidewall of the tyre is normally the one with the DOT designation. Directionally oriented tread patterns include an arrow on the sidewall with the word direction. Asymmetric tread patterns include the designation outside on the outer sidewall of the tyre. It is imperative to follow the manufacturer's instructions regarding the rim arrangement for twin tyres. Press the first tyre bead over the rim flange bit by bit, then the other bead. Use a holding down device to keep the tyre bead in the rim well base to avoid overstretching. To inflate the tyre, roll the wheel into the safety cage of the inflation station. Pump up the tyre until the fitting pressure is reached. The fitting pressure is 1.5 times the inflation pressure given by the manufacturer. Please note that the inflation pressure must never exceed 10 bar. Insert a new valve. Then reduce the pressure to the prescribed value and screw a dust cap onto the valve. Finally, check that the tyre beads are properly seated over the entire circumference. The distance of the bead line from the rim flange must be the same all around the wheel. If this is not the case, you must remove the tyre and refit it. If you still cannot obtain a satisfactory result despite careful fitting, the tyre or the rim must be discarded. Inspect the tyre carefully for radial and lateral runout. If these are too pronounced, the tyre must be refitted once it has been rotated on the rim. The tyre must be correctly centred on the hub of the balancing machine. Please follow the safety instructions for using the balancing machine. If a safety device is available, fold this down over the wheel before starting the machine. After a short time, the display will show the balancing weight required and whether this should be placed on the inside or outside of the rim, and where it should be positioned on the circumference. If the weight required is exceptionally heavy, you must rotate the tyre on the rim before rebalancing it. Make sure that the clamps and balancing weights are suitable for the rim. Then fit the weights. Finally, run the machine again to check that the wheel is now correctly balanced.